So mangroves are susceptible to lots of different human impacts. One of the big ones that we're having is through climate change, we're causing sea levels to rise globally, and that's happening in the Sydney region as well. Now, because mangroves occur in that intertidal zone, where the tide's going up and down every day, once that sea level rises, that means that the tide is higher in the future. And what we're not sure of is how well the mangroves and the salt marshes can survive where they are under that higher sea level. There are other impacts as well. So because mangroves are down in our river valleys, they're also at the influence of what's happening in the catchments. So if you've got clearing of vegetation up in the catchment, you might have the release of sediments. Now that could be a good thing or a bad thing for the mangrove ecosystems. For seagrasses down there under the water, that's not good news at all. They like nice clear water. If there's any sediment coming in, then that's an impact on them. Also, in a place like Bobbin Head, there's potential for chemical pollution. So there's a marina not far from here, boating activity, roads. If any pollutants come from those places and into these intertidal areas, they have the potential to impact upon the vegetation, on the crabs and the fish that are inhabiting these areas. And lastly, a real impact that we're seeing at the moment in mangrove sites across urban areas is that of plastic pollution. So, as I said, mangroves occur down at the sort of the water's edge at the intertidal zone. Unfortunately, this is where a lot of plastics accumulate. So they've come down through the stormwater system, ended up in the estuaries, and then the tides push them up into the mangroves. And so we see all sorts of things washing up in the mangroves, and unfortunately lots and lots of plastic. So that's something that we really need to be dealing with.